Hi, my name is Imran Haque, and welcome to another episode of The Voice of a Leader, this series where I interview high-achieving leaders and try and find out how they got to where they are. Let's begin. Are you sitting in front of the TV or computer all day, watching your ass grow? Do you find that if you walk for more than 5 minutes a day, you need to sit down? If a sloth somehow stole your wallet, are you too lazy to go after it? If you say yes to any of the above, then I have one solution for you: join karate. This week, I caught up with Rosanna Kassis, who's a senior black belt karate instructor at Kassis Karate Academy. Rosanna, welcome to The Voice of a Leader.
Thank you.
As part of your upbringing, you were accustomed to hearing many times that a woman should be seen and not heard. And when you were a young adult, you decided to start karate at a time when not many women, if any, were doing karate at the time. What were the reasons for you to start karate?
Well, you're right. Growing up, I was very much raised with the belief that children, particularly girls, are more seen rather than heard.
Yep.
So having gone to school and having learnt differently from the teachers at school, I found that there was a bit of a conflict in my mind about this. So the older I grew, the more this feeling of wanting more
Sure.
and developing more and growing more, this feeling for me became stronger and stronger. So whilst there may have been girls doing martial arts at the time, in my circle of friends there was nobody doing that sort of thing. By the time I reached 18 years of age, that was when I decided that I wanted to do something special. So I joined the local karate school.
Excellent.
My friends found that strange, and it was something that they certainly didn't want to be involved in.
Like not ladylike.
Maybe not ladylike, that's right.
Sure.
But I didn't let that deter me. As far as I was concerned, they were the ones missing out. So it was something that I really, really loved, particularly because it was instrumental in helping me develop my self-esteem, self-confidence.
Excellent.
A lot of things, basically.
Do you find that in your classes today there's more balance with girls and boys?
In the really young generation, sort of the 6, 7, 8-year-olds, there tends to be a more equal balance between the two. But when you look at the older kids and the adults, it's certainly dominated by males still. So that's something that I am very passionate about changing. I would love to see a lot more girls involved in martial arts, karate. I think it's a really empowering activity, and I really would love to encourage as many girls to take it up.
Good. So you're currently a senior karate instructor at Kassis Karate Academy, which teaches authentic original karate, and has a connection with a Japanese teacher whose father founded the style. So I actually did some research myself on this Japanese teacher. Correct me if I'm wrong. So apparently he was teaching and training, I think, up until his mid-90s. He's 97 now, and he lives by himself.
He's now 98.
98, oh my gosh.
He was teaching up until the age of about 97, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
He may not have been so physical at that age, but certainly was able to pass on his knowledge quite well.
That's
so
amazing.
Many visitors from around the globe going to his place to learn karate.
So if I was crazy enough to attack him, I'd probably end up in hospital.
I'm sure, but of course karate teaches non-confrontation.
Yeah, sure.
But of course it's something to be used when it's absolutely necessary.
He actually looks very similar to a character from The Karate Kid. It's called Mr. Miyagi. Have you seen The Karate Kid?
Yes, I have seen The Karate Kid, and that's very true. He's similar stature, so he's not a tall guy, but certainly technically very, very amazing.
Excellent. Now there's this move in the movie Karate Kid that I'm very curious to know if it's real or not. It's called wax on, wax off. Is that actually a real move in karate?
It is a real move, to be honest, yes. I think the moves in the movie are quite accurate. You might not think so, but it is. So wax on, wax off. So it's basically blocking a punch that's coming towards your face, or two punches block that way.
what's it actually, is it called wax on, wax off in karate? Or it's got an actual proper name?
No. The technical name, which is the Japanese term, is kuri-uke.
Kuri-uke. So what does that mean in Japanese?
So the word uke is block.
Yep.
So the type of block that this is called is kuri-uke.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So as I was saying, you're currently a senior karate instructor, and I think as part of your role, you assist the development of young kids and also assistant instructors. What's, say, 3 words of advice that you'd give to other people who are keen to become a senior karate instructor, or just an instructor in general, I guess, in any martial art?
Sure. I would have to say that you probably need to start off by speaking to the people that are able to give you some good direction.
Sure.
So have a network of people that are very good at guiding you in the right way. Secondly, I would say that you shouldn't fear failure. So I perceive failure as being a stepping stone rather
Sure.
than a setback. So I think that you can learn so much from failing, and that should be something that doesn't stop you from continuing on.
Sure.
I think failure helps people grow, so I think don't fear failure. And thirdly, you basically need perseverance. So as long as you're determined and focused and stay on that track that you've set out for yourself, I'm sure that it's very possible to succeed in anything that you want to do. And I don't think that just relates to becoming a karate instructor.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's just universal across the board for anyone that wants to grow towards being a leader of any kind.
Very good. Now, just reference back to the Karate Kid. I think in the movie he becomes a black belt in, 2 months, maybe even less than that. Now, I'm sure that's not realistic. So if you train, I guess, pretty hard and you persevere, as you mentioned, how long does it take on average to become a black belt?
On average, with regular attendance, say that you're attending 2, maybe 3 times per week, which
Sure.
is the standard, it should take somewhere between 4 and 5 years.
Okay, sure.
That would be quite normal.
Excellent. And how long have you been teaching yourself?
I've been teaching for about 15 years or so.
Oh, wow, only. Excellent. Now, sensei, not sensei, sorry, Rosanna. Sensei is your term that you use in your classes.
That's what the students call the karate teacher in class.
I think I've been doing too much research. Now, let's just say for reasons unknown, you start to annoy me, okay? Like, annoy me so much that I just want to punch you. Now, let's just say you get up and I get up.
Sure.
And we'll just say I'm in an alleyway somewhere and I don't know, you just look funny at me. And I'm like, I don't like this stare. So I'm going to come punch you in your head.
Okay.
Just very slowly show the world what move you would do, okay? So I'm coming around, I'm really annoyed at you, I'm like...
So I would probably start by putting up my hand and I'm blocking with the back of my wrist.
Yep.
And then I would do a side step like this to evade the danger.
Sure.
And then I would allow your momentum to carry you
see.
through and basically take you down to the floor.
Oh, wow.
Without hurting you too much.
Oh, thank you, please sit down. Okay, I never want to go through that experience again, but so that'll be one of many, many moves you could do if someone comes attacks you in the head.
That's right, and there are many, many defense techniques or applications in our school of karate, and the key one that you would see there is the side step. So as long as you sidestep and come away from the line of fire or the line of attack,
right.
You've pretty much done half the work just there alone, so the rest is just the follow-up.
Excellent. So, Rosanna, thank you so much for taking some time out of your class to give a little background about your role as an instructor and karate as well. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you for watching another episode of The Voice of a Leader. There's many things you can take away from this interview. First, that really stood out is perseverance. Don't give up. Not just in karate, but any martial art and life in general. Secondly, wax on, wax off is actually a real karate move. Unbelievable. But make sure you actually go to karate and learn it properly before you just do it randomly. Thank you again for watching another episode. Remember, if you or someone you know is a high-achieving leader and would like to have an interview with me, please go to my website, answer the 3 questions, and send an email to thevoiceofleader@gmail.com. Also remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page so you're kept up to date with everything in this series. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.